Hello everyone. What the? Hello everyone. Today we're doing another raid series. This time it's Omega. Gonna do the Omega raid series. I did the Bahamut one last time, and if you watched that one, you would have heard me say at the end that I'm not doing Alexander or whatever the Heaven's Ward Alliance raid is, or the Warring Triad, because I've done them all already. And obviously, I'm not going to do the Crystal Tower because it's like a mandatory. It's mandatory, and I've already done that. And I already did all the other trials in A Realm Reborn 2. I basically unlocked everything in A Realm Reborn when I first did it. And you know, I did some side stuff in Heaven's Ward when I was there, but once I got to Stormblood, and I got all this extra stuff to do, all these blue quests, I just said, nah, fuck it. I just want to get going to Shadowbringers. I just wanted to get done with MSQ, because at that point Endwalker was approaching, and I felt I didn't really have the time to do the side quests because I wanted to catch up with the MSQ as soon as possible. But now that I'm done with the MSQ, I have time to do all these things I missed, and I think, you know, the raid series are pretty cool. So I that's why I'm even recording them at all, because I just think they're gonna be pretty cool, and maybe my first time reactions to some of the stuff might interest someone. I don't know. I don't know. But let's go talk to my man Wedge. Wedge wears the expression of a man at his wit's end. Inkster, thank the gods you're here. We need your help. In case you haven't heard, we've set up operations in Rulger's Reach while we look for Omega. It's been decidedly slow going, I'm sorry to say, and we still haven't seen the blasted thing since it disappeared during the battle with Shinryu. Which is not to say we haven't made any progress. We now know that Shinryu ended up in the Imperial's hands, and that it was shackled with some very distinctive looking bindings when they found it. Obviously, only you know what could have done something like that, and the fact that the restraints were still functioning suggests it didn't shut down when the chief instructed it to either. Anyway, we were getting close to identifying Omega's whereabouts when we encountered what you might call a problem. Mayhap it would be best if you came to the workshop and saw for yourself. My man. Surprised? Aye, so were we. He's been brought in as a consultant, believe it or not. How many times do I have to tell you? You will play no part in this investigation. Your motives were dubious from the first, and nothing you have done since has served to make them any clearer. Out of necessity, I agreed to take part in Omega's activation, but that will be the extent of our cooperation. Passing judgment without due consideration, openly disparaging colleagues. Not very chiefly of you, Chief. I'll have you know I'm a sensitive new recruit who thrives on encouragement. Then I'll trust you'll thrive elsewhere when I encourage you to piss off! I will not have him on our roster, Jesse. Never mind anywhere near our work. His employment is to be terminated, effective immediately. Thing is, Chief, we've already paid him in full, and it wasn't exactly a pittance either. 4/5 what you get was the agreement. Look, whatever disagreements you might have had in the past, the fact is we could do with his expertise now. Let him earn his keep at the very least. I don't believe this. You claim my wholly justified ventures represent an unsustainable risk to the Ironworks, and then pay him a sultan's ransom in advance. Him! Give me strength. This has been the way of it for a while now, on account of which we've had to put the investigation on hold. Let me know how it goes. I'm leaving. Tisk tisk, it is not like you to shirk your duties, hero. Were you not present at Omega's activation? And are you not therefore jointly responsible for the havoc it may wreak if left to its own devices? I think we both know the answer. From this moment forth, you shall be my chaperone. With the realm savior watching my every move, I couldn't possibly make any mischief, which should surely serve to allay my employer's concerns. Forgive me, Linkster. It was not my intent to embroil you in this mess. I didn't even know you were here. Seeing as you are, though, I cannot deny that I would be glad to have you on board. The fact is, we are no closer to understanding the true extent of Omega's powers. And even if it was damaged during its encounter with Shinryu, it seems highly doubtful that we would be able to disable it unaided. We have got as far as identifying its likely resting place, but I, for one, would feel a lot more confident about surveying the area with you around to deal with any unexpected surprises. Might I persuade you to lend us a hand once more, old friend? Yeah, that's right. Then it's settled. Chief, we have a problem. The etheric concentration levels at the yawn are soaring. Our readings doubled from one moment to the next. By the time we went to check them, they doubled again. What? But that could only mean... Evacuate the site. I shall handle this matter personally. Big Swedge, Linkster. I need you with me at the yawn, to the south of here. It's where we believe Omega came to rest. Jesse, hold the fort while I'm gone, and if possible, continue surveillance from a safe distance. Alright, Chief, watch yourself out there. Am I to stay and mind the shop, too? Oh no, I'm not letting you out of my sight, but before you fill the room with maniacal laughter, I want you to remember something. When you collected your inexplicably lavish fee, the Ironworks Creed became your creed. That's freedom through technology, in case you've forgotten, not supremacy through elegant ingenuity. Breach this contract and I will have my pawns of flesh. Oh, Sid. No! Oh, thank you. Grape juice. I don't know why I said that. What the seven hells is going on here? A veritable sea of condensed ether. Our Precious has been busy. What villainy is this? Oh, Midgard Solar. Hello. In slumber sweet have I lain since mine offspring's war with man did end, yet I could not choose but stir at this abhorrent stench. Have care, mortal, for within this great hollow lieth Omega. I cannot go as deep as Midgard Somer. Long have we known one another, our history spanneth eons and stars. Oh gods, what's happening? What the hell? Got a little chocobo. Chief, get out of there! You're not dead. Apparently not. It passed straight through me, as if it were some sort of illusion. "'Tis one of Omega's creations. Omega is a weapon wrought in a place beyond the reach of thy kind, capable of weaving ether into life. That serpent is yet unfinished, but doubt not that it will become a corporeal threat ere long." Well, whatever it is, it's gone. Well, this peculiar thing remains. Got the drip, though. What? If it looks like a chocobo and quez like a chocobo, I'm thinking it's probably a chocobo? Chocobo. He's adorable. A little pet. Quez? Wait, Quez isn't unlike a chocobo, but looks more like a stuffed doll to me. It's definitely a chocobo, trust me on this. The ones we Lalafels ride are all about this size, aren't they? I suppose. Alright, let's go with chocobo for now. Thy mistress's blessing extendeth not unto this creature's soul, then? Very well, as this matter concerneth Omega, I shall speak with it in thy stead. Linkster? Aren't you going to introduce us to your knowledgeable little dragon friend? Oh, that's just Midgard Somer, you know that guy. What? The Midgard Somer, who fought and fell at the Battle of Silvertear Skies? And here I was, content to be traveling in the company of just one legend. Without wishing to offend you, hero, the Father of Dragons does have something you do not. That being relevant knowledge, there's much we could learn from him. Little and less is known about Omega's origin. It first appeared in records dating back to the Third Astral Era, before the Allegan Empire reached its zenith, and said records had but one thing to say: Omega activation successful. In the centuries that followed, the Allegans enjoyed rapid technological development, but there was nary a further mention of Omega until its capture of Bahamut. Its existence is a mystery among mysteries, a tale among tales. 'Twas always assumed that the Allegans built it, and I had no reason to believe otherwise. Now Midgard Somer tells us that it's not even of our world. Just so, it haileth from another star. More than that I will not say. I have spoken with this being. It telleth of a strange plane beyond this hollow, wherein it did reside from the moment of its creation. For reasons unknown, it was ordered to fight, yet being weak, it chose flight instead, and thus crossed over unto this world. Ordered to fight by Omega? Why the seven hells would it do that? To put its creations to the proof. If you would know more, go forth and look upon the truth with your own eyes. Wait, you're saying we should jump in? You have not to fear from the fall. The hollow hath become a portal into Omega's domain. Once there, this being shall guide you. Servant of Hydaelyn, fate bindeth me to Omega. If it be thine intent to pursue it, I shall lend thee my strength. So you, really can show us around inside the hole, can you? Quack, quack! Oh, here we go. Well, I doubt any of us imagined things would come to this, but the Father of Dragons has given his assurance. Let's take our investigation into the yawn. We already apprised Jessie of our intent and instructed her to have our engineers on standby. Since we have no way of knowing what awaits us in there, I need you to be ready for anything. Are you? I gotta get a drink. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm here. And I'm ready. Should have changed to a DPS class. Oh well. Let us begin. What is this place? What's wrong with this? I can see straight through me. Welcome home, Alpha. Welcome, mortals. What the fuck? I am Omega, and I have awaited your coming. I communicate with you now via one of my monitors. I don't know what to do for an Omega voice. Just do my normal voice. You stand in the rift between dimensions, where a vital experiment is presently in progress. Your participation is appreciated. Please indicate your consent. Maybe a robot voice? Experiment? If you want our participation, you'll have to tell us a little more than that. No! We're disappearing! Non-participating entities will be summarily erased. Please indicate your consent. Seems we can't even exist here without Omega's leave. I think it's fairly clear what we have to do, don't you? Alright, we consent. Thank you for your cooperation. You are provisionally assigned to the Alpha Group. Giant eggs everywhere. This place looks cool. Looks like some manner of tower. Or egg. funky robots. The aim of the experiment is to determine the mightiest being in creation. To that end, 89 candidates have been selected and recreated. They are grouped by dimension, matched by strength, and pitted against one another. That which you identify as a chocobo is Subject Alpha, and you have been assigned to its group. This assignation is tentative, however. Pending an assessment of your fitness to serve as fully fledged test subjects, your combat capabilities will be evaluated shortly. Combat capabilities? You mean you want us to fight? Affirmative. A course shall be constructed for this purpose, through which you must attempt to fight your way. Your suitability will be confirmed upon reaching the Deltascape test world beyond. Please note, however, that only entities with existential authorization may interact with objects in the rift. Of your number, only Alpha has this at present. Before you may engage in combat, said authorization must be temporarily transferred to you. Blip boop. Why are you laughing, Nero? No. Ha! An invitation from Omega itself. Not even I could have foreseen this. We are accepting it, of course. It's preferable to summary erasure, as I'm sure you'll agree. Alpha, was it? My colleagues and I are minded to participate in Omega's experiment. Will you transfer your authorization to us? Wow. Beep. Existential authorization transferred. Subjects ready to engage. Please begin at your own convenience and proceed as directed. Well, alright then. Oh, I forgot I was in a duty. Wow! Let the fun begin. Level checker. Vulnerable. What? Now this is my kind of bad. Wow. Man, I really do wish I chose a DPS class. Thank you, Wedge. Thank you. Good job. Good job. Good lord. Through the reeds. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa. I'm ready. I'm ready to kill the bald Anders. God. Take this. Midgard Somer, you really are not very helpful, are you? There we go. Wow. I'm here. The Delta Skate. I sense a formidable presence. Ah! Come on now. Whoops. Ow. 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 Christ. Should probably be using gravity, huh? Kill it before it does meteor. Ah! Whew. Hooray! That's our goal, the Delta Escape. If I'm not mistaken, what do you think is waiting for us in there? Omega said that it groups subjects by dimension. If the creatures we fought on the way were merely intended to separate the wheat from the chaff, it would seem certain that greater challenges await inside these egg-like objects. Our fellow test subjects, most like. But I'm not certain what to make of that castle. Could it somehow be connected to the subjects? Quah! Alpha! But hold on a moment. Shouldn't either one or the other of us be translucent? Blip. Subjects confirmed to have arrived at the Deltascape. Analysis complete. Congratulations. You are approved for participation. Your strength places you in the self-same tier as Alpha, the feeblest and farthest removed from myself. Nonetheless, you are now fully fledged test subjects. Welcome, weakest of challengers. As corporeal life forms, you need not undergo development within a test world. Instead, you may use this space freely. Not quite what I would have chosen, but one must make do. Speaking of which, what is it that we're supposed to do exactly? You are to enter the Deltascape and defeat all test subjects within. Please note, however, that strength in numbers will not be acknowledged. There is a strict limit upon how many entities may participate in combat. Only a small party may have existential authorization transferred from Alpha. Good luck. Blip. So the eggs do contain our fellow test subjects, just as I predicted, eh, Garland? Before we turn our thoughts to the Deltascape, I suggest we set up a base of operations here. Hell yeah. Wow, that we really set that up quickly, didn't you, Sid? Somewhat cobbled together, but this should suffice as a base of operations. Take heart, old friend. Though every step we take seems to raise more questions, we will wade through this mire of mysteries eventually. Of that I have no doubt.